ever woken up after a weird dream and wondered, what the heck did that mean? Well, it has happened to everyone. It's happened to me, all of us. So here to explain a little more about dreams and their meanings is Damian Nordman from the School of Metaphysics.
Hi there.
How are you?
Great.
I have to tell you,
sounds so official.
a couple years ago, I did a story with you for CBS.
Yes.
And I thought it was so fascinating that there's really, there's a little bit of a science behind this.
There
behind
is.
Dream interpretation.
Absolutely. Yeah, your dreams happen every night, and we found at the School of Metaphysics that there is a universal language of mind, and that dreams come from our subconscious mind, and they tell us about our conscious waking state of being. So once you understand the language, it's much like us having a conversation here. You can actually understand what that message is and then do something about it.
And you recommend, as soon as somebody wakes up, if they've had a dream, to keep a piece of paper by the bed and to jot
Absolutely.
it down.
A piece of paper, a journal, just something that you keep next to on your bedstand, and you write down, I will remember my dreams, or I want to remember my dreams, date it for the next day. And it's so cool because even if it doesn't work the first time, if you keep doing it, it's like that old-time pump that you see in Little House on the Prairie. You know, they sit there, pump for a while, and it might not get water, but after a few minutes, water's going to come. Same thing over and over again. We've seen people, when they do this practice, when they tell themselves that they want to remember their dreams and they start talking about other people's dreams, they'll start remembering them, and they'll have some feedback to go with.
Why do we forget our dreams?
You know, that's a great question, and it's really because we don't, as a society, place very much attention on dreaming, dream life. When you look back at ancient cultures, Native Americans, all the ancient peoples valued dreams. You know, even in the Bible, you had dream interpreters. You know, so oftentimes in Native American cultures, they would have dream sharing. One of the first things they did in the morning is everybody gets together and they just share their dreams.
Would this be because they felt that spirit was talking to them?
Absolutely. Yeah. And in many ways, you can think of it like that, because you can call it your subconscious mind, you can call it your soul, you can call it, you know, an inner realm, whatever you want to call it. It is something much deeper and higher than what we're usually experiencing.
I was going to say, since my relationship, you know, with God has gotten stronger, I have found, you know, that many things kind of, God speaks to me in my dreams, and I'll find that some of those things come to pass, or I'll have an experience that kind of relates to that dream. One of the dreams I had was the night before our first audition for this show. I dreamt that I had, you know, overslept, wasn't ready, and got here, and it was way bigger than what I anticipated. What does that mean? Does that mean that this show was way bigger?
Well, you could look at it that way, and there's always multiple levels of interpretation and ways of understanding it, but really the dream's always going to be about you. So in a lot of ways, what that dream is showing is that you didn't feel quite as prepared as you want it to be.
Because I know that,
which isn't a bad thing, because we all experience things of that nature.
And it shows fear. She had fear about it, doesn't it?
Well, I feel like most of my dreams make me feel crazy. Like, and when I want to talk about them out loud, I'm like, there is no way I can share that with people because they will think I'm wackadoo. But I know Susie, which I am.
All right, I'm going to ask you about
had a dream that you've told us about that is.
Okay, I know that there's certain things. If you dream you're in a car and you're in the back seat, you feel like somebody else is driving your life or you're out of control. I mean, I've heard things like this. I dreamed I was at Tom Thumb on Lover's Lane pushing a grocery basket
which Tom Thumb it was.
Right.
Lover's Lane.
Right in the middle of the story. I felt I was pushing a basket with Richard Gere.
Was he riding in the basket?
Nice.
No, we were walking along
She was pushing
together.
him in the cart.
We were picking lettuce and we were talking. And
Yeah.
now what does that mean?
That's a great dream. Anytime you have
really good dream.
well, yeah, for some people it's probably even better than what you think. Yeah, whenever you have famous people that you don't know in a dream, that's representing an aspect of you, a way that you're imagining yourself to be. And so, particularly if that person is someone you admire, you look up to, you find to have outstanding qualities, well, that was a way that you were imagining yourself to have those qualities, and because you were also in a grocery store and you were picking out food, that's wonderful, because food represents knowledge. So there was some kind of whole knowledge that you were seeking out and acquiring.
I'm fascinated by his knowledge of Tibet and working for the Dalai Lama.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated. That and picking out food is about knowledge.
It's just been
See,
answered
I didn't
for you.
dream. I didn't dream we were sleeping together.
We've had
Well, there's no need to.
viewers.
That's not going to reflect what you were
shared
experiencing.
their
what you were
dreams as
doing.
well. So we have more with Damien and your dreams. We're going to interpret those next when the broadcast returns. Stay with us. Yeah, we had
That is
viewers.
stunning.